Eddie, okay, let's just start with a straight dope. My producer went to Princeton, Ivy League. I probably think he drank the blood of children. I don't know if that's true or not. But he thinks that we live on a water ball flying 5 different directions, yet I try to tell him Polaris is in the same spot every night. Will you tell his dumb ass that the Earth is not a stupid water ball, please, so he knows?
Well, it's also not a disc flying through space. That's what people think of flat Earth. That's what people think flat earthers believe, that we believe that we're on a disc, a flat disc, hurling through space. That's not what we believe. We believe that everything that we know about space is not accurate.
Yes.
NASA's not telling us accurate information, and never has, about space. We believe the stars and the sun and the moon are really close, not billions of light years away or anything like that. The sun is not 93 million miles away. I don't believe that. I believe the sun is a lot closer. I believe it's local. I believe we're in a lake.
Yeah.
And we're surrounded by ice, and there's probably a bunch of fucking lakes, and we're in the stationary plane that probably goes on fucking who knows how far. There's probably other lakes. We're in the Earth lake. We're in a fucking prison.
Yes.
That's what I believe.
And Eddie, you're so smart. This is the thing. Jimmy, though, his grandfather gave a bunch of proctology exams to some astronauts. So Jimmy's like, we went to the moon. We went to the moon. Jimmy, tell him that we went to the moon, and then watch Eddie laugh at your dumb ass.
We went to the moon.
Okay. If that's what you want to believe.
Can you believe this guy? I mean,
do you believe that COVID was real or a scam?
Hey, ask him about this. Ask him what he got vaccinated with. Jimmy, did you have your vaccine card?
Well, I really wanted to go to Italy, and I figured it was worth the risk, so I got the J&J. So I only got blood clots rather than.
No, everything's safe and effective. We're on YouTube. Shut up, Jimmy. Do not talk about everything is safe and effective.
That's what an evil anti-vaxxer
not say
would say.
myocarditis on this show.
That's what an evil anti-vaxxer would say.
No,
it's not.
We're not.
It's safe and effective. Safe and effective. We love Dr. Fauci. Fauci boosts my butthole.
But Eddie, tell Michael about who's responsible for the terror attacks on 9/11. I'm sure. Do you know? A lot of people say Osama bin Laden, but they don't realize that he was an asset for the CIA. What do you think happened on 9/11, Eddie?
I don't know exactly what happened on 9/11. I don't have that information, but there's a lot of fishy shit, and it definitely looks like some sort of inside job, like some corrupt elements high up in our government allowed it to happen or needed it to happen so we could go into the Middle East and blow a bunch of shit up. That's what it looks like to me, but I don't know shit.
Yeah, and Tower 7 fell in its own footprint, the first 47-story building to collapse from office fires. And then on top of that, Eddie, my freaking producer loves George Bush. Jimmy, show Jimmy's dumb ass one more time. He loves George Bush. Tell him how much you love George Bush.
I love him.
Which one?
Oh, I love both, but W is my guy. He sent me a signed copy of a photo of us.
Can you believe that, Jimmy?
Wow.
I mean, Eddie, can you believe what an imbecile? And he went to Princeton. He thinks he's so smart. Oh, yeah. What happened with JFK before you go?
I just saw a new video on JFK. I think the Zapruder film was fake.
Ooh. I like it.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, it was all.
It came out 10 years after. 10 years later. And they debuted it on Geraldo Rivera, and 10 years after, 10 years, and then all those shots going off, the cameraman doesn't flinch at all. When you hear all those shots, you freak the fuck out. You drop cameras.
That's a really good point.
That is a good point.
It was fucking smooth, and there's 3. Everybody agrees. There's some when the car passes this one freeway sign, there's like 3 or 4 frames missing. And then when you look at him get hit in the head,
back into the
left, it looks like squibs. People are calling them squibs, like it was fake. And Anthony Zapruder, whatever his name is, 33-degree Mason. I don't know, dog.
That's all you need to say.
My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself